Today we are going to be checking out some Motionless in White. They dropped. Let's go. We love that. We love when one of the elder bosses drops in metalcore. We love that. Listen, when it comes to Motionless in White, I personally think that everything that the band has gone through made them who they are. I feel like that this new album coming out is going to be probably really emotional. I feel like it also might dig back down to the roots, you know what I mean, of like old Motionless. I don't really know what to expect from this upcoming album because we've had, Afraid of the Dark, a very popular song. It has that emotional hit for sure. That's, what's carrying with the song, but it's actually a pretty harder track, you know what I mean? And then you got Playing God with Corey Taylor. That's just the straight gutter track, you know what I mean? That shit slaps. So I'm expecting something slower, something a little lighter, you know what I mean? More of like a masterpiece or like another life, or you know what I mean? Just some of those tracks that Motionless in White has put out in the past that have been ballads, that have been banger ballads at that. I feel like Skylar Grey, very known in the scene, very just known in the music industry in general. I think that this is going to be a jam. I think it's going to be a real good one too. So, it's in the middle of the day where I'm at. I got my first cone of the day, you know what I mean? Got my dunks, we're chilling. And what better way to start the day, because I have work in a few hours, so my work day doesn't even start till 5 p.m. So yeah, I'm going to see the band live in next month on the 16th. And that's going to be in Guilford, New Hampshire. And yeah, I think Lorna Shore is opening for them. And so I'm definitely stoked for that show. I actually get to see two of my favorite bands in one. One's opening for the other one, which is crazy. You know what I mean? I'm really lit for that. And I'm here for this album, and I'm here for these singles that they keep dropping. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's check it out. You're here for a reason. Thank you for being here, by the way. If you would, hit that like button, grab the subscribe, and I'll see you in the comments. And let's see what Motionless in White has to offer us today. This is R.I.P. by Motionless in White, featuring Skylar Grey.
If you ever leave, it would be the end of me. I would die, but I'd never rest in peace. I'd never sleep without you buried next to me.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. The waterworks. It's gonna be the waterworks. I can't. Dude, no, don't do it to me. Y'all didn't see me. I didn't have an Afraid of the Dark reaction. I didn't. I sadly didn't have my setup and shit at the time. So that's why. But I'll tell you, if I would have had a reaction to that song, golly, man, it had taken some real heart and strength to put that out. You know what I mean? Kudos to the reactors that did. You know what I mean? Not afraid to share your emotions and feelings and shit online. That's sick. I don't know if I'm ready for it. It seems like it's going there, but we'll check it out. We'll see. Starting really nice. I really enjoy it. It's not even the vibe of the beat or the synth or anything, the instrumental, whatever coming in. It's the lyrics. So let's run it back. Let's get it.
If you ever leave, it would be the end of me. I would die, but I'd never rest in peace. I'd never sleep without you buried next to me. I would die, but I'd never rest in peace. I'd never rest in.
Where are we going?
What's meant to be or meant to break has got to be decided.
This band is my fucking vibe, bro. Like, I don't care. Literally, like, everything. The gothic aesthetic, just the darkness, the beauty in the darkness. It's genuinely just my fucking vibe, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the band and within their art portrays it so well in their music. That's literally why my all-time favorite band of literally all existence is Ice Nine Kills. They are the most theatrical, entertaining band to me personally, because of what I love and enjoy. You know what I mean? So, you know, they for them not being like a specific themed band, they do this really well, and this is what they stand on. This, I guess, is their theme in a way. You know what I mean? This is what they, you know, I really love it. I like the vision. Sorry.
But I never rest in peace. I never rest in.
What's meant to be or meant to break has got to be decided. A requiem to seal our fate has got to be recited. Was all this suffering just a waste? If emptiness fills the spaces, the bond has reached the bone. So if love is pain, then twist the blade and never let me go.
I personally am not going through anything this deep right now in my life, but I have been through heartbreak and breakups and shit like that, and I will say that it's one of the hardest things to go through in life, as far as, like, you know, theoretically getting your heart torn out and, you know, shattered, stepped on. You know what I mean? That's one of the hardest things to fix. It's one of the hardest things to get through, get to the other side, get to the other side of. You know what I mean? It's difficult. You know, within art and music, we see a lot of depicts of, you know, depression and heartbreak and mental health and all this stuff. But and it's normal. You know what I mean? It's a way of expressing yourself with art. But, like, there's only certain people within those fields that do it so well. You know what I mean? That we just really, really feel it. And or it could be like, you know, it's just subjective. It's subjective to you and who you are and what you go through. And I really just feel like it's beautiful to be able to put stuff like this out in such a creative and awesome way.
I never rest in.
What's meant to be or meant to break has got to be decided. A requiem to seal our fate has got to be recited. Was all this suffering just a waste? If emptiness fills the spaces, the bond has reached the bone.
Was all of this just a waste of time? Just because at the end of the day, the emptiness that I feel, it's gonna fill it in anyway. So, like, was all that just a waste of time anyway? You know what I mean? Like, was us being a thing? Was that just a waste of time? Because either way, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be more comfortable, reclused anyway. At the end of the day, so that's what I get from that. Personally, that's what I get from that.
Peace. I never rest in.
What's meant to be or meant to break has got to be decided. A requiem to seal our fate has got to be recited. Was all this suffering just a waste? If emptiness fills the spaces, the bond has reached the bone. So if love is pain, then twist the blade and never let me go. If you ever leave, it would be the end of me. I would die, but I'd never rest in peace.
Alright, good hook, good hook.
I'd never sleep without you buried next to me. I would die, but I'd never rest in peace.
Catchy chorus.
I would die, but I'd never rest in peace.
Super good, super good.
I'd never sleep without you buried next to me. I would die, but I'd never rest in peace. I'd never rest in peace.
Come on. Come on, boys.
If you jump, I'll jump too. 'Cause I would do anything for you. Call it love, call it doom. 'Cause there is no me without you. If you ever leave, it would be the end.
Come let love, come let down. Yeah. Yep. Every time, bro. Like, I'm gonna choose to love you, and I'm also gonna choose at the same time to be let down, because we all know where this leads. People say that's a specific mindset and that you don't have to think like that, and that's true. But when you've been through enough, when you've self-sabotaged and also dealt with other people's bullshit, you know what I mean, and worse sides of them, you know, just coincidentally, every time you've been into a relationship, it's just this mindset prevails, and you know, it's how it is. It's how it is, sadly. But you know, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. You know, don't be afraid of the dark. You know what I mean? So just this is a really good song. I really love, you know, just how Chris and the band and, you know, all them just, you know, put all this work and all this emotion into their shit. I love it.
I'll jump too. I'd never rest in peace. I'd never rest in peace.
I like how, like, he throws off the piano, you know what I mean? But while he's saying, you know, I may die, but I'll never rest in peace. And he just disappears, but the piano keeps playing because he's, like, restless after death, you know what I mean? Still banging that thing. That's cool, bro. It's cool. That boy can sing, bro. Yep, that was perfect. That was all it needed to be. That was just a ballad. You know what I mean? That was your fancy metalcore ballad right there. Man, dude, what can I say? That's why I'm excited for the album. That's why I listen to this band, because they don't put out garbage. You know what I mean? And I mean that so respectfully. They don't. They fucking don't. You can have your opinions. You can have your, you know what I mean, whatevers. But it's at the end of the day, dude. You cannot deny talent. You can't. You just can't. And I feel like for metal and metalcore and just the community in general, I think they are an epitome of that. You know what I mean? They are. They're at the top. They're at the top, and they literally have a band as technical and as talented and as fucking phenomenal as Lorna Shore opening for them. You know what I mean? So it's just, and you know, the bands in the scene also respect them. They've been around forever. You know, if I was a band that had been in the game, if I was upcoming, or you know, if my band had just been in the game for like 10 years or less, you know what I mean, and a band like this asked me to tour with them, oh shit, in a heartbeat. So yeah, I'm really excited to see him July 16th in Guilford. And hopefully, if you're in the area, I'll see you there. I'd love that. And we will obviously see you guys in the next video. No waterworks, I'm glad, because I did not feel like doing all that. This was R.I.P by Motionless and White. We will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. CRM crew, I love you so much. Peace.